Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. This is the second installment of me playing this game. So I basically got through the introduction the last time. Still learning about these characters and what's going on. Really all we know right now is that they are at a school and they fight and use magic, and they're there to learn, sort of like a Hogwarts kind of thing, but our characters have been assigned to a special class, and they've just gone through their first trial when I quit the game the last time. So it's going to pick up from there. I have no idea what's going to happen. So let's load the game and find out what happens after the prologue end. So we've now gone from March 31st, because we started on August 31st and went back in time. We're now up to April 17th. Can't think of the word I want right now. Their introduction to school. Getting all kinds of shots. Now, if you remember, if you saw the other one, I did walk around quite a bit and try to look around, but until I went to the sort of opening ceremony, if you will, it wouldn't let me go into any of the shops and talk too much. And this is Rean, and he's saying, "All right." I don't need to say that. I'm not used to having characters that talk for themselves a lot. Video looks good to me on this game too. It must be his family.
Time to get going.
Oh, Rean!
Oh, what
Morning,
was
Elliot.
his name? Elliot. See, I'm still learning their names myself. Elliot.
Good morning. Are you heading to school now too?
He's sort of our
How about we
resident
walk there
mage.
together?
Sure, let's
Sure.
walk there together. How did I know he's gonna say that?
It's getting late though, so we might need to pick up the pace a little.
No problem. I'm guessing everyone else left already, huh?
It's a little empty.
I think so. I'm not sensing anyone else on this floor, at least. Gaius in particular is probably long gone by now, being the early riser he is.
Oh, okay then. He's not sensing anyone? What does that mean exactly?
Exactly. And here we've got our girls, always as in these games, with their tiny, tiny little skirts and their giant thigh-high boots. But it's a really cool outfit. Oh, and is she gonna still be mad at him? Of course she's still mad at him. It wasn't even his fault.
Good morning.
Good morning. She's the reasonable one.
Yeah, good morning.
Maureen.
Morning! Are you two on your way to school?
Yeah. Come
Yeah.
on, Emma. We're going to be late.
Alyssa and Emma.
Hey, wait for me, Elisa.
Oh, sorry, Elisa, not Alyssa. Elisa.
We'll see you in class.
Okay. See you soon. This is weird. I'm not used to having games talk for themselves.
I never would have guessed she'd hold a grudge this long.
Exactly.
She knows it was just an accident, right? She has to. Can't believe she'd be so sensitive.
No kidding. She's not even giving me a chance to apologize to her.
Well, as long as you keep trying, I'm sure she'll understand. Eventually. Class 7's got enough tension as it is, what with our two, prideful warriors at each other's throats. So I think it would be a load off everyone's mind if you and Elisa could make up at least.
I'll certainly do what I can, whatever that may be.
Yeah, if you actually will talk to her instead of, like, you know, freezing up and being afraid to say anything. That would be helpful. It'd go a long way to smoothing things out, just saying. I do like the graphics in this game, though. I mean, I'm not a big, like, oh my god, graphics, but I do like the feel, the visual feel of the game. I don't know how else to
These
describe
past 2
it.
weeks
That's
have
how I
really
describe
flown
it.
by, haven't they? It's funny. I went into this thinking combat practice would be the toughest part of the curriculum. Never would have guessed the academic side of things might give it a run for its money.
Well, strong in body and mind is pretty firmly embedded into Imperial culture.
Imperial culture,
I
huh?
do get what you mean, though. I figured I'd be able to coast through the year, but I've had to very quickly reevaluate that.
You too, huh? I wish I were as smart as Machias or Emma. They don't seem to be having any problems at all. But then, Emma got the top score on the entrance exam, and I'll bet you anything Machias wasn't far behind.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Eustace and Elisa are apparently doing really well, too. As are Laura and Gaius.
Really? Guess I'm just gonna have to suck it up then. Though I really do hope they don't mind.
Don't mind.
Huh? I'm not sure I follow.
I don't.
Oh, sorry. You got me thinking about Eustace and Laura.
There's a Eustace and Laura?
I've been talking to them the same way I talk to everybody else, but
Oh, that
they're
part.
both nobles, right? And Eustace's family rules over the whole eastern side of the Empire, so it kind of feels like I should address them more formally.
Well, they both said it was okay, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Though you probably shouldn't go picking fights with Eustace every chance you get, like a certain someone
I
else.
was just gonna say that, and I hadn't even read that far yet.
Oh, I don't plan on it. I'd hoped they'd get along a bit better over time, but if anything, things seem to be spiraling downhill fast on that end.
Oh no.
When the two of them are in the same room, there's just this constant tension in the air.
It's not all Machias either. Eustace seems to enjoy provoking him at every opportunity. I can't even imagine what it would take to make them see eye to eye at this point.
And just sucking it up and getting
Yeah,
over it.
I wish there was something we could do to help them get along.
Put them in a battle, make them have to depend on each other. That's the way everybody else seems to do it, right? They're just our characters, their
that's where we'd be
class
if we
has
weren't
the
in
red
Class 7.
uniforms. Everybody else is in green.
Dormitory number 2, for all the common folk like us.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? I'm still kind of shocked that Class 7 gets to have its own dormitory. Though, to be fair, I think that building was abandoned till this year. Seems like they renovated it just for us.
Not much of renovation.
Well, they did a good job. It's got a nice feel to it.
Oh, they must be talking about a building we
Just
haven't
wish it
seen
were a
yet.
little closer to the academy.
Hey, you're in our way. Step aside at once.
Oh boy. Oh, the guys in the white uniforms. We haven't learned who these people are yet. They don't seem very nice, do they?
Class 7, I see.
Is something the matter?
You're just a ragtag bunch of nobodies, aren't you? Come on, we're leaving.
And he's got some kind of fancy, like they've all got that little thing hanging off of their collar for their uniform. But his has some sort of really super fancy, almost like a sapphire-y type gem with what looks like a key of some kind. I'm wondering what that means.
Yes,
We'll
Patrick.
find out. Oh, and Angry Blonde Boy is
A
Patrick.
word of advice: you might be part of a special class, but that doesn't change who you are. Never forget your place.
Another arrogant jerk. Apparently only Patrick is, quote, important at this point.
So
'cause
they're
the other
from one
ones
of the
didn't
upper
get names.
classes. This is why I hate talking to them.
Unfortunately,
dude.
that attitude is all too common among the nobles.
Yep.
Thank goodness Laura and Eustace aren't like that.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad. That's the infamous dormitory number 1, where all the nobility lives. It's supposed to be super fancy inside, with maids and butlers and everything.
Wow, really?
Lucky them. You're late. You better hurry.
Guess that's our cue to pick up the
Yeah, sorry. Oh, hey,
They're
have you
not
picked out a
moving very
club to join yet?
fast.
Doesn't sound like you have to or anything, but it's probably a good way to meet people.
No, I'm still looking. It's hard to decide on one.
Interesting. Yeah, move
Stand,
chimes.
bow. Be seated.
As I'm sure you're all well aware, the
Be
Erebonian
speckled
Empire
instructor.
was driven to the brink of collapse roughly 250 years ago.
Okay, nice to know. Thomas Lysander.
This was brought about by the conflict we know as the War of the Lions. A civil war lasting several years, staged over the throne of the late emperor by the most powerful of his potential successors. But of course, I'm not here to tell you that. If I were, I think even young children would be able to pass this course. Rather,
Okay.
I'd like to discuss the effects this had on the empire as members of the aristocracy were drawn into the war. Many hired mercenaries turned to looting and pillaging, and a similar trend could even be seen among some of the knights. The land was left utterly devastated, and morale was at an all-time low. But then, lo and behold, into this nightmare stepped a man willing to take a stand against this bloody war of succession. He was a wandering prince who began to rally
Of course, 'cause
forces
there's
from
always
the
just a
outskirts
wandering
of the
prince.
empire, and would go on to make quite a name for himself. And that name, of course, was Dreikel's Rhysei Arnor.
Rhysei Arnor.
He would later become known as Dreikel's the Lionheart, the 73rd Emperor of Erebonia and father of the Renaissance. Not to mention the founder of this very academy.
Of course.
Dreikel's army was initially rather small in number, but as he traveled across the empire, winning over the hearts of influential sympathizers, his forces rapidly increased. Now, the place where Emperor Dreikels first began gathering his army was Rien Schwarzer. Would you care to tell the class?
God only knows. I have no idea. I'm gonna pick that one. No, I don't think that's it. I can't believe I don't know this. I should have studied her. Oh, she's helping him cheat Nord Islands. Or is she sabotaging him? Correct, you seemed hesitant though. Was that a question a bit too difficult, perhaps? Did the sound go away on purpose? Or what? Prince Dreikel's wanderings led him to the land of Nord, where he lived with the vagabonds for some time. It was there that he heard of the civil war taking place in Erebonia, and those vagabonds of Nord became his very first allies. Thanks. AP increased by 1. And academic points are AP. By making good decisions, acting appropriately, and completing quests, you will gain academic points. When you've accumulated enough AP, your rank will increase the next time you report a quest. There are 15 ranks, ranging from B7 to A0. And every time your rank increases, you will receive a perk from the academy. Thanks to Elisa's assistance, Reen received the same amount of AP that would have been granted for a correct answer. In future instances, however, AP bonuses will only be given if correct answers are given from the start. Of course, because they have to be used as an example for this.
Nice work, everyone. You made it through another grueling day of classes. In case you've been living under a rock, please don't forget that tomorrow is your first free day. It's not technically a day off, but there are no classes, so it's up to you what to do with your time. Why, you could go shopping in the capital if you wanted to. Or just do what I do and sleep all day. Sleep is so wonderful.
Yes, it is.
Will the Academy's facilities still be open for our use?
Yes, I'd like to be able to use the free study area in the library myself.
Of course! This school shuts down for no one, so feel free to patronize any and all facilities as you like. A lot of clubs have meets scheduled for these free days as well, so anyone who's joined one should probably check out.
I see.
I'll be certain to do so.
Also, before you leave, we should go over what's happening next week. On Wednesday, you all have your practical exam.
A practical exam?
What does that entail exactly?
It's part of your combat training. You'll be graded on your performance, so make sure you're well rested and ready for battle by then.
Oh boy.
Might be a good idea to do some training on your own time too, just to keep from getting rusty.
Interesting.
I definitely don't like the sound of that.
Oh, and Fee is asleep.
Oh, and one more thing. After the practical exam is over, I've got another important announcement.
Of course you do.
About a major part of Class 7's curriculum that I haven't mentioned at all yet.
What?
Boy. Good evening, Steve. How are you? Hope you're well.
Here it comes.
So, whatever you choose to do on your free day, make it count for something. That concludes today's homeroom. Machias, if you'll do the honors.
Yes, instructor. All rise. Bow.
Okay. Do we need to watch them all walk out? Apparently we do. I'm a little worried about that practical exam next week. I mean, I'm still just getting used to this staff. I'd be happy to help you train if you need a sparring partner. The gymnasium looks big enough for that. I'm sure we'd have no trouble finding a good spot for it. That's very kind of you to offer. But I was planning on attending club practice today. Oh, you've joined a club already? Which one did you pick? I, decided to try for the band. Though I'm not sure how much you still have for a violinist. I didn't know you played the violin. Did you just pick it up for fun? Yeah, something like that. How about you guys? Have you joined any of the school's clubs? I'm considering joining the art club. Art, huh? Somehow that's not what I pictured for you. No pun intended. Do you have any artistic experience? I dabbled in it back home. Taught myself, though, so I feel like this could be a good chance to learn proper technique. Wow, that's pretty cool. I'd love to see some of your work sometime. His tattoos down his arms were interesting. You can see them, but I wonder if they'll tell us what they're all about later. Oh good, you're still here. Instructor. Is there a problem? No. I was just hoping someone could do a teensy little favor for me. There's something I need picked up from the student council room. Something you need picked up? What would that be? That's for me to know and you to find out. All I'll say is it's something absolutely essential to your school life. And somebody needs to go get it, though it doesn't matter who. Any volunteers? Sure, I'll go. If I show up in the student council room and tell them you sent me, they'll know why I'm there, right? Well, wait. Are you sure you don't mind? You two have clubs to go to, right? I'm still totally undecided, so this shouldn't be a big deal at all. I can look in on a few clubs myself along the way, in fact. Well, if you really don't mind, thank you. The student council room is in the student union building next door, at the end of the hall on the second floor. It's open until quite late, so there's no rush. Thank you, my dear. I leave everything in your capable hands. Okay. Alright. Is there anything back here we can look at? Does she say anything else to us? The student council room is on the second floor of the student union building to the east of here. I'm counting on you. Don't tell anyone, but I actually left the student register in here and I forgot all about it. Good thing I remember though, otherwise I would have had to sit through another vice principal's lectures. She's not exactly a conventional teacher, is she? Alright, so... Oh, the door opened. Are the people still out here? They're not. So we've got this long corridor. That's the classroom. I thought there was a... I don't know what turbo mode means. Alright. This looks like an exit. Or, oh no, this is a staircase. Oh, so we could run into other teachers. Janitor Geiler. New student, huh? Well, I'm the janitor, and this here's my room. If you're ever in need of advice, just stop on by. I'll help you in any way I can. Even if you bust a window or three, you can let me know. I won't get after you too much. Haha, alright. You'll be the first to know if I start endangering the school's glass. It doesn't give us a time thing. She said we've got plenty of time. So I think I kind of want to go back upstairs and... Oh, look. It's a new person, Colette. Oh, glorious day. We finally got a free day tomorrow. Hee, I don't know about you, but I'm going to spend the whole thing shopping. A little bit of retail therapy is just what the doctor ordered after all those soul-sucking classes. I'm ready to spend. Alrighty then. Anything else? To all new students, congratulations to all of our newly enrolled students. Have you gotten used to your new life here at the Academy yet? I hope that you enjoy your time here as much as possible. And remember, if you're ever feeling uneasy or like you need some advice, just make your way over to the student council room and let us know. Toa Herschel, student council president. Oh, interesting, because, you know, that's where I'm supposed to be going. See class, Forest first year classroom. Apparently I'm not allowed to go in there. Class 3s. Class 2. And there's one on the door. Alright, and we also have an upstairs. Nothing I can look at on here. Oh, and here's Colette again. Have you decided on what club? Oh, this is Rosine. She just looks like Colette. Sort of. Have you decided on what club you want to join? I'm considering focusing my time on extracurricular activities during our free days myself. Hopefully we can both make the most of our free day tomorrow. Alright. So we've got the music room. There's Elliot. Nothing relaxes me like having a violin in my hands. This academy seems really well equipped. This place might not be so bad after all. This seems to be the music storage room. And then we've got whoever you are. Bridget. I've been trained in the art of the piano since I was not but a child. Hee, what do you think? Do I sound like a noble if I talk like that? I've been playing the piano for quite a while though, and I thought it'd be fun to play here too. My name's Hibel, and before you joke that my name rings a bell, I'm head of the wind orchestra. The name's a bit misleading though, since we focus on more than just percussion and wind instruments. If your interest lies in strings or something, we'd still be more than happy to have you. If you'd like to join, just stop by whenever you can. Okay, and oh, is this? Don't know you. Margarita. Oh my, what a delectable smell. It seems to us emanating from the cooking club. Perhaps I should follow my nose and grace them with my presence. Hello and welcome to the Cooking Club. Whether you want to learn the essentials of cooking or research new, exciting dishes, this is the club for you. You should definitely join if this whets your appetite. And we have a girl over here. Oh, hello there. You're a Class 7 student, are you not? But oh, she's Instructor Mary. My name is Mary. I'm the Cooking Club's advisor. Were you hoping to join? I'm afraid not. I'm just trying to familiarize myself with campus. She seems far kinder than I expected a military academy instructor to be. Hey, that's fine. I happen to be the advisor for the art club and the wind orchestra too. So she's instructor for all the things. If you're interested in joining either of them, we'll be sure to welcome you with open arms. Alright, and no one else is in here right now. Oh, here's here's Colette. How am I ready for our first free day? Or how ready am I? Sorry, I said those words backwards. You could say I've lived my entire life in preparation for this moment. My wallet's gonna lose a whole bunch of weight tomorrow. Same. Alright, I just wanted to make sure that she didn't say something. This is the art room. There's somebody new. Nice pink hair. I wonder if joining this club was a mistake. Her name's Lindy? Claire's supposed to be the head of the club, but she's so caught up in her own work, she won't teach us anything. Then there's Gaius, who seems a little hard to approach. There's Gaius, our friend. Creating art while I'm surrounded by art. Being able to paint in a new place like this is an invaluable experience. Definitely not something I was able to enjoy back home. I should ask him about his home sometime. It seems like an interesting place. And then we have Clara. I guess we have new members all of a sudden. Well, bully for them. I've got my own art to focus on. She's real friendly. Very welcoming. Shouldn't a club head be a bit more friendly, or at least kind of welcoming? See, I just said that, Reem. And there's a door over here. It says staff only. And all kinds of stuff that nothing seems to be triggering. computer room is locked. Alright, so now we have another set of stairs going down. So this should be the opposite side of where I was before. Conference room is locked. This says courtyard. I don't know if I want to be out in the courtyard right now. If I remember correctly, the student union building should be to the east of the main building. It doesn't seem like this is too urgent though, so maybe I'll head over after familiarizing myself a bit with campus. There's more to Thor's than just the main building and all its classrooms. There are many other facilities located on campus. The auditorium is used for events like the entrance ceremony. Although this building is normally closed, it will be open during certain events. The field is home to more athletic activities such as practical exams. Many sports clubs such as the lacrosse and riding clubs use this area to practice too. The gymnasium is used for general training purposes. There you'll find the pool and the training hall. These two facilities are managed by the swimming and fencing clubs respectively. As such, the gym's usually a lively spot. The engineering building is the de facto place for orbment maintenance and is managed by the engineering club. While you can't enter for now, you'll find yourself here again and again during your time at Thor's. The library holds a variety of papers and books for your perusal and serves as a handy space for study and research. You can also go there to brush up on all the Zemurian terminology you can handle. Not really sure what that is. Okay. The Student Union Building is the place for students to relax and unite. The first floor houses some stores and a cafeteria. You'll find the culture clubs on the second floor, and even a salon reserved for upper-class students on the third. Well, don't plan on using a salon. Event markers. Occasionally you will see event markers displayed on characters and places. These show that an event will take place there. A red is a key event required to advance the story, and green is a quest event related to a quest that isn't mandatory, so a side quest. So we have a field screen with mini map showing where that person with the arrow exclamation point might be standing, and then the expanded mini map. Yeah. Alright, so since I didn't finish looking around in here, and it's telling me I have plenty of time, I'm going to come back and finish looking around in here. So this says principal's office was absent. This is the faculty lounge. And there's only one person in here. A bunch of papers and stuff. Can't look at anything. You're from class 7, right? And this is Instructor Makarov. You should know that, your teacher based on my uniform. Must be one weird class if stopping by the faculty lounge is how you spend your free time. Haha, I'm just coming to grips with the academy's layout. Instructor Makarov doesn't really have the air of a natural science teacher. He's apparently in charge of orbital studies, so that makes sense, in a way. Anyway, just do me a favor and try not to fail any of your tests. I really don't want to think of new stuff for retests, and if nobody fails, I won't have to. You might not want to say that too loudly considering your position. I was thinking, oh, here's somebody. Instructor Thomas. If it isn't Ren Schwarzer, what brings you here? Oh, don't tell me you wanted to learn more about the War of the Lions. Well, that's just fine by me. Allow me to be your guide through the hectic history of the Middle Ages. As luck would have it, I just happen to have 5 or so hours to spare today. That would be enough for a cursory primer. Thank you for the offer, but I wouldn't want to bother you. Once he gets going, not even ideas could make him stop. Staff only. Storeroom for teaching materials. And this says infirmary. I can't look at any of the books. More papers. Nope, can't look at those. Can't look in the mirror. Instructor Beatrix. Well, hello there. Welcome to the infirmary. You seem healthier than our average visitor. Oh, well, classes are over for the day, so feel free to relax here if you'd like. Thank you for the offer. She seems like a sweet old lady. And we have somebody who's not feeling good. Phew, I'm feeling way better right now. I had a fever this morning, so I thought it'd be smart to rest in here. This medicine instructor Beatrix really gave me, this medicine instructor Beatrix gave me really did the trick. I can't read, I swear to gosh. I just trip over my words constantly. Alright. So, oh, here's more people. Vice Principal Heinrich. You there. You're a member of Class 7, are you not? You should know. Listen here. Contrary to the tainted image your instructor has provided you, this is a highly distinguished academy. You see, here I go again. You can see this exemplified by our upper class students, whose noble behavior you would do well to learn by. Take heed of their every action and mannerism. Do you see them running around in the corridors? No, you do not. Understood? Yeah, understood that you are a very nice dude. Got it. What do we have over here? Staff. It's been about half a month since the entrance summer. I got that. I would imagine you're starting to get used to your life here. I know it's a lot to take in, but as long as you keep your heads up, I'm sure you'll adjust soon enough. Here's a door to go outside. Can't read these things. So we had a door here. Staff only. Probably the one door I don't check is the door that... Alright, so this is just coming from there, so we can go check upstairs. And we are on the rooftop. How nice. Benches. Oh, here's Fee Ray, I think her name was. What did you... Oh, Fee. What are you doing up here, Fee? Being bored. That's not what I meant. Are you planning on joining any clubs? How about I help you look over too much work? She's a difficult one. No one else is up here. She probably says the same thing. Might come here when I'm bored. So okay, so basically if I need to find Fee, look here because she could be bored. Alright, so I'm gonna go back downstairs. It looks like I've looked around most of the building, if not all of it. So north is behind me. And there's two people there I can talk to, and then I can go to the east, they said is where the thing was. Becky. Here, you know that massive corporation Kleist & Co? Well, this wee bombs Faye there. Okay. He thinks he's a pure ticket because his family's well off. What? He will nae stop following me about either. Actually, dang my head in. Alright. It's a fun accent to try to read. Like Scottish. Irish, Scottish. A boot is Scottish, I think. Hey there, Becky. Have you decided on a club to join yet? Here, how many times do I need to tell you to stop acting like you're my mate? I'm joining the school store. Got a problem with that? I can't say it. I just can't. Ha ha ha, Becky, that's not a club at all. I know. You think I'm deaf or something? As usual, you continue to baffle me, and presumably everyone else. Alright, so those people were the closest ones. I don't see anyone over here, and I do believe this is, yes, there's the little arrow, I think. I think this should be the student council building. Or student union, yeah.
This should be the student union building. I know the cafeteria is on the first floor, but I wonder where the student council room is.
She says
Hey
second
there,
floor.
first year.
Hello.
How's it going?
Bandanaed boy.
Academy life been treating you well this past half month?
Oh, yeah, it has. Guess it's not easy, but I'm managing. Mostly. Though I have a feeling it's only going to get harder from here on out.
Of course it will. Your class is going to be more intense than the others too. But you just hang in there, okay?
Okay. Wait. You're a second-year student, aren't you? Do you mind if I ask your name?
Hey now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. First things first, how about you let me show you this cool trick I've been practicing?
Trick?
Boy.
You got a 50 mirror coin I can borrow?
So you can take it.
I think so. Pretty sure I do anyway.
Cheers. All right, watch closely.
What?
Now, which hand is the coin in? Left or right?
It's in your...
Too bad.
Guess you win. I'm usually pretty good at... Though, wait. You said this was a
You catch on quick.
Huh?
Keep up the good work. You're gonna need to be pretty tough to get through a year with Sarah. Oh, and the student council room is on the second floor, furthest room back. See you around.
How about my money?
Wait! My 50... mirror. He got me. Andy seemed to know I was heading to the student count. I haven't met many of the second years yet. I wonder if they're all like... Oh well. At least now I know. Though if it really is open late, I guess there's no real rush.
Apparently they don't want me to be here too early because they keep telling me that, so... Just look around and see what else there is to see then. Oh, is this the place they said was the engineering building? Yeah. Doesn't seem like anybody's here. Guess we'll go this way first. Oh, there's a pink-haired girl. I don't know if it's the same pink-haired girl. Looks like her. Vivi. No, I think the other girl's name is something different. Here seems like a long time, but it'll fly by if you waste it all studying. Yeah, she's the one who wanted to go shopping, yeah? Main building. Oh. Alright, so this is the door I came out through. Adele. It might seem a little quaint, but gardening is both fun and enriching. We'd love to have you join our club if you have so much as a budding interest. I'll teach you everything there is to know about plants. Is this the gymnasium? Training hall. What's with that guy? What does he think he's hot stuff just because he's a noble? I've never been able to get along with jerks like that. I can't see that changing anytime soon either. Well, what's with this guy? He just marched in here demanding to be made captain. So much for respecting your elders. Friedel. Welcome to the fencing club. I'm from Friedel, club captain. A number of interesting first years have joined us. I'm curious to see how things unfold. Tee-hee. Healthy competition amongst club members is always a good thing. Logins. Want to say that again? Asshole. Ooh, they're swearing in this game. Asshole. I don't think I heard that right. Arrogant boy. Oh, it's that guy again, and we didn't learn his name. Oh, no, we did. I can't remember what it was, though. Of course, I'll say it as many times as it takes for you to get it into your thick skull. As the best swordsman here, I should be the captain of the club. Did you follow that, or must I speak more slowly? Yeah, I've gotcha. You're so damn cocky. How about taking me on one-on-one? Seems like you need a little attitude adjustment. I have no objections to that. Just remember, you challenged me, so I expect no whimpering after you lose. Given your uniform, I can assume you're part of Class 7. That's right. Mind if I ask who you are? My name's Patrick. I'm from Class 1. Class 1, huh? That's one of the upper classes, right? I'm Regan Schwarzer. Pleased to meet you. Do you really think the feeling is mutual? I couldn't in good conscience say I was pleased to meet anyone from some pathetic group of nobodies calling itself a class. While you're at this academy, it would serve you well to remember your place. We wouldn't want commoners to start thinking a little special treatment makes them better than nobles, now would we? The thought couldn't have been further from my mind. Thanks for the advice. This guy's a real peach. Alright. So that's where I came in from. Let's look over here first, I guess. Boys' locker room. Oh no, the pool. I'm assuming that it says you can't go in here because you're not a girl. Oh, now there's a whole bunch of people over here. Aura. Fascinating. I suppose there's some things we can only do while we're students. Looks like there's a lot I could learn in this club. Trying to talk to him. Swimming doesn't just strengthen your body, but your soul, too. If and when you join this club, try to think of a goal. Any goal will do, as long as you want to make it happen. Working towards that will be a good way to help you become the you want to be. And we have Casper. That guy's really got away with words. Just goes to show why he made captain. I think this might be the club for me. Here, and nothing over here. Let's go back out through the locker room. Or this door. Just the other end. I guess this is where the fencing and swimming clubs are located. I'm not exactly what you'd call athletic, but it might still be worth checking them both out. It says, Monica on YouTube. I mean, we're at a military academy and all. There's not much point in being here if I'm not healthy. Alright. So we went that way. And there were lockers we can do anything with. Can't read these things. I can't read that. And that was the training hall. And the pool. So this looks down on the pool. And that's it. Oh wait, there's something over here. Can I read this? No. Alright. A lot of books. Lacrosse club. Assuming. Okay. The fencing club. Oh, that's supposed to be the salon. Or the riding club. The salon was on like the 3rd floor or something like that. Or no, that was in the other building. Not this one. Alright. So that looks like everything in this building. Monk. I wonder if I can find a good material for this one. Oh, don't mind me just talking to myself. I do that sometimes. Actually, class 7 might just end up bringing a treasure trove of material. I don't know what material means, but I don't like the sound of it. Okay, so it's hard to tell as far as like the sky, but it appears to me that it would be getting to be evening time. Looking mighty fine. It'd be a crime against photography if I didn't snap some pics. And apparently the lacrosse people are down here. Storehouse door is large. Welcome to the riding club. I'm the current captain, Lambert Mock, and this is my trusty steed, Whitcomb. Are you a new recruit by any chance? If you've the slightest interest in joining, by all means, please do. A number of forces are being raised in the stable. Okay. So you can talk to all the people. So we have Ferris. So that's the Elisa girl I've heard so much about. She has a different air about her than the other first years. She's awfully cocky for a commoner. Well, she's passionate, to say the least. Joining a sports team does seem like it'd be interesting, though. Emma, Elisa and I are taking a look at all the clubs here. Would you care to join us, Emma, what are you saying? Right. I'm sorry, Reen. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Emily, when you think of traditional Erebonian sports, the word lacrosse should come screaming into your mind. The 3 key pillars of the sport are the 3 key pillars of youth itself: friendship, hard work, and success. So who's ready to make the most of their youth with us? Do try to control yourself, Emily. You'll scare them all off at this rate. Oh, are you here to join the lacrosse club? I'm sorry to tell you this, but this club is for girls only. It's funny. Okay. So, I'm gonna go back up here. And let's see what this is. Doesn't say what this is. It's like a furnace of some kind. And then we have... Wish I had, like... Okay, this is the auditorium. So this is only open on certain days, they said. Alright, so this is where I started. So I'm going to go back over to that building because I think it's getting later and I can explore the rest of the place as I continue. On the first floor of the Student Union building, you'll find both the cafeteria and the campus store. As you might expect, the cafeteria sells a number of different kinds of food. No, say it isn't so. Meanwhile, the store sells combat equipment like weapons and recovery items. Those would be useful. This makes it the best place to stock on supplies or buy new equipment on campus. Alright, so let's look around and see. So this is our shop, and we can't read the sign. James. Hey there, welcome to the campus store. Or what will be the campus store once I finish setting everything up. I'm afraid I can't sell you anything today. I hope you'll come back again when we're ready, though. How'd I know he was going to say something like that? Talk. Hey there, have you come for something to eat? There are 3 things to know about our cafeteria's food. There's lots of things in 3s here. It's cheap, delicious, and served quickly, and we're proud of it. That's 4. So if there's anything you want to order, just let me know. Buy whole juice or tomato sandwich. Restores a high-class juice made from squeezed whole fruits and a sandwich containing freshly picked tomatoes. Okay. Don't think I need to do any of that. I don't think I have anything that I want to sell yet. So let's exit. Can we read that sign? No. Can we read this sign? No. That's the staff room. Salon and clubhouse. Literature club. Flip Fidelio. Did you get any of the first years to join the literature club? We got one in the photography club, but he's already showing up late and slacking off. Heh. Heh. Flip. Heh. Flip. She's lost in her own little world again. Dorothy. Ah, tall boys with glasses really are the best. Just thinking about them makes me all tingly. Oh my. And this is, what does it say? Imperial Fishing Club? Gone fishing. Really? Photography. And alright, no one's in here. Seems to be an unused room. Student council room. This looks like the place. There's definitely someone still inside. I can sense it. I hope I'm not interrupting.
Hello? Please come in.
I recognize that voice. Pardon the interruption. Oh, you're that girl.
It's been about 2 weeks, hasn't it?
Petite girl.
Welcome to the student council room, Reen Schwarzer. Instructor Sarah sent you, right?
Yes. So, you're a member of the student council then? I wonder if she got moved up a few years. She looks even younger than Fee.
Is something wrong?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just wondering, Are you a second-year student?
I am, but there's no need for formalities with me. There's no junior or senior in my book.
Toa Herschel?
The name's Toa Herschel. I'm the student council president.
Got that.
President?
Uh-huh. Does that surprise you? I'm sure I'll have plenty of opportunities to interact with you and the other first years during your time here. So if there's anything you need help with, you just come and let me know, okay? I'll do everything in my power to make it better.
Thank you. That's very kind. She's seriously the student council president? That's hard to believe. So the reason I've come here is because you're holding on to something for Class 7, right?
Oh, of course. Here you go. Yours is the one on top.
Let's see.
Received student notebook ×9.
Oh, our student notebooks. I completely forgot about these.
I'm really sorry it's taken so long. Class 7's curriculum is pretty different from any of the other classes. And you're even using a different kind of battle orbment, so yours had to be compiled separately.
Meaning these notebooks have information in them about...
The Arcus, yes. All the student notebooks double as instruction manuals for their accompanying battle orbments. And the other first years are all using the same type as last year, so we could just reuse last year's template. But the Arcus type you're using works quite differently, so we had to write a whole new set of directions from scratch.
Okay, that makes sense. But wait, who's we?
Pretty much just me. Instructor Sarah asked me to do it on her behalf. Which means it's my fault this has taken so long. I'm really sorry.
Oh, no. If anything, it sounds like we owe you a huge debt of gratitude for putting so much time and effort into it. Is that
that's
really part of the student council's job, though? It seems more like something our instructor should be handling herself.
Technically, you're right, but she's always so busy. And I help out the other instructors a lot too, so I don't mind lending her a hand from time to time.
What a nice person. Maybe a little too nice for her own good. I doubt she ever gets a moment's rest around here. So you just need me to give these to the other students in Class 7, right?
Yes, please. I really appreciate what you've all agreed to do too.
Huh? What do you mean?
I heard all about it from instructor. She said you've agreed to help out the student council with our work, right? It's such a nice gesture. You're really getting Class 7 off to a great start here at the Academy.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Didn't you tell her that you wanted to help ease our workload? Something about wanting to better yourselves? To prove you were worthy of being a part of this prestigious new class? She said you were all really eager to help out, so I should try to delegate some of my duties to you.
Thank you, my dear. I leave everything in your capable hands. Mwah.
Mwah, indeed.
I'm sorry. Did I misunderstand her or something? Oh, how embarrassing. I didn't mean to start trying to force work onto you when you've only just enrolled.
There's no way I can turn her down. No. Instructor Sarah's absolutely right. Your plate is as full as I've seen, so if I can help you in any way, please let me.
Phew. I thought there had been a terrible misunderstanding there for a moment. But don't worry, I won't give you anything too difficult. It'll mostly just be fulfilling requests from people in the Academy and in Trista.
Requests?
Yep. Sometimes people send in feedback and list things they'd like us to do for them, and we try to help out however we can. I'll pick some up for you to do by the end of the day, and drop the list in your mailbox at your dorm tomorrow morning. Will that be okay with you?
Sure thing. Thanks.
Okay. So that's why they didn't want me to go there, because when I leave here it's dark out, and there's probably a reason for this.
Dusk already? What a day. Can't believe she wound up treating me to dinner in the cafeteria. And she's still got more student council work to do yet. How is she so busy? Hello? This is Reen Schwarzer speaking.
Guten Tag, my favorite little Wunderkind. I hear you had a nice little dinner date with the student council president. Ooh la la.
If this is how you treat your favorite little Wunderkind, I dread to think how you treat people you don't like. Would you care to explain why you've been signing me up for things behind my back?
I'll skip the details for now, but it's got something to do with the other part of your curriculum that I'll be announcing next week. I thought it'd be a good chance for one of you to do a little rehearsal before the main event. And since the student council truly is busy, I figured, why not kill two birds with one stone? A fine plan, if I do say so myself.
Sure, sir.
I have a feeling half the reason they're as busy as they are is because of certain instructors. But all right, I'm happy to play along. Basically, you just want me to spend my free day tomorrow helping the student council, right?
Oh, that's entirely up to you. If there's a club you're interested in joining, far be it from me to force you away from it.
No, to be honest, I still haven't found one that really clicks with me, so that won't be a problem. There is one question I'd like to ask, though. Why me, exactly? This seems like the kind of task typically entrusted to the class president or vice president, so Emma or Machias. And even if you were choosing based on social class, Eustace and Laura were both born into noble families. I wasn't. So what makes me so special, exactly?
Well, in a sense, you're effectively at the center of Class 7.
Pardon?
I'm not saying you're its leader, of course. But in a class full of nobles, commoners, and exchange students, you in particular are special. Surely even you can see that, no?
Well...
That's why I decided to give you first dibs, so to speak. I wanted to get an idea of how things might go from here on out. There's never been a class like yours before, after all. So there you have it. The beans have been spilled all over the place. Ball's in your court now.
Wait, what are you drinking?
Beer, of course. It's the weekend, and I'm stuck wasting away in my room, imbibing libations. Alas, all by my lonesome.
It's a little TMI
If
for an
only I
instructor.
had a classy gentleman friend who'd go out drinking with me. But woe of woes, such a man is nary to be found.
Oh my.
Are you okay?
Never better. But you, instead of trying to put everything in its place, why don't you just go with the flow for a change? It seems like you're desperately trying to find something. But if you don't plant yourself somewhere, you're just gonna blow away with the next big gust that comes along. And on that note, make sure you're back in the dorm by curfew and all transgressions will be forgiven. Toodles!
Okay, then.
If I don't plant myself she may have a few screws loose, but she's got a point. Maybe I should just try going with the flow and see what comes of it.
Okay, then. Unconventional Studies. Chapter 1. Afterwards, Reen returned straight to the dormitory. And after relaxing in his room for a while, he decided to walk around the dorms. You can now view the overall achievements and character tabs of your notebook. Both can be accessed by pressing the back button or choosing Note from the camp menu and then selecting their respective tabs. Alright, President Toa left me in charge of handing out everyone's notebooks. Tomorrow's our first free day, so I should get this done with tonight. I probably should have done that before we rested, but... You can explore Class 7 storms on the night before each free day. Be aware, however, that the story will progress should you return... Be aware that the story will progress should you return to Reen's room. Okay, so my room is 201. And I just want to check something. So we have the camp menu. Of orbit items, status, tactics, note. So here's our notebook. And we can now view, they said, left bump or right bump. So that one is main. It has general combat, orbits, and combat links. So basically controls. That's open notebook, expand. Oh, that's the one for me. Okay. I couldn't remember. Oh, they have a shortcut for switch leader and dash. And we haven't gotten to travel yet, so I'm sure they'll go over that when we get that. Alright, and then we have the voice log. Okay, character. So, Class 7, here's all of my teammates. And talks even about myself. It says unaffiliated. Elisa, a reserve noble. Laura, practitioner of the Arceus School, and the strongest first year. Class 7's vice president. He hates the nobility with passion. Yes, I got that. Him and Eustace, I think this is how you say his name. Intelligent, broad-minded. She's the class president, Emma. Eustace, the son of Duke Albarea. Skilled at traditional court fencing. Fee, a quiet petite girl who somewhat resembles a cat. She doesn't have ears or a tail, so... like cat ears, not like, non-ears. Who loves sleeping, agile, and skilled at combat. That she is. I still don't get the cat part yet, but I guess I will eventually. Gaius, a tall exchange student, soft-spoken but has a strong sense of integrity and can be relied on when it counts, and he's in the art club. We have Laura said she was joining swimming. Okay, and then so battle, it says we've had 22 battles, 22 victories, 3 knockouts, 0 escapes, 90 enemies slain. I was just going through that first introductory battle that we had. I'm not sure about what the advantage thing is. I haven't retried a battle yet. S breaks, I don't know what that is yet. Counters, canceled arts, link attacks. I just learned about those, and assists. Okay, and then you can go to overall achievements. Our founding principle is apply yourself in all you do, respect others, respect yourself, become the foundation of the world. Lionheart medals. Alright, so this is just a summary of everything that happened so far in the game. Alright, so I guess I'm supposed to go around and look for my classmates. So let's try 206. Vacant. Let's keep looking up here. I don't want to go upstairs yet. Elliot. Hey there, Reen. Something the matter? Toa gave me class 7 student books to hand out earlier, so I'm just going to around delivering these. Here's yours, Elliot. So, okay. Oh, thanks. Anyway, were you playing the violin in here? Sorta. It's pretty late, so I wasn't really playing per se, just doing the fingering and emotions. The wind orchestra isn't meeting tomorrow, so I thought I should get in some practice tonight instead. Wow, you're really into your music, huh? I can't imagine most people being that invested in their hobbies. Your room's chock full of musical stuff, too. Haha, it's not that much, honestly. It'd be nice if the walls in these dorms were a bit more soundproof, though. Then I'd be able to play all night without bothering anyone. Spoken like a true music nerd. Okay. This should be Machias' room. It's me, Reen. I've got something here for you. I'll be right there. Reen handed Machias a student notebook. Sorry to make you go to all that trouble. Oh, don't worry about it. Were you in the middle of studying there? I'm sorry if I interrupted you. No need to be sorry for that. How did you know I was studying, though? You got pencil marks all over the sides of your hands. Cough. Well then, you should make sure to do plenty of studying yourself. You don't want to find yourself falling behind. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Most of the classes seem like they'll be pretty hard too. Agreed. Besides, it'll be a chance to show up those snobby upper class students. I'll see you tomorrow then. Yeah, good night. Alright. And we've got the end of the hall. Weesus, who's there? Forgot your student notebook. Very well. Reen handed Eustace a student notebook. You have my thanks. Don't mention it. Mind if I ask what you were up to? I was simply reading. Oh, what kind of book? A biography I borrowed from the library. Why must I indulge your mundane little questions? Huh? While we may live in the same dorm, the two of us are perfect strangers. Your proximity to me does not give you license to intrude on my private life. Apparently he doesn't believe in making friends. You're right, I'm sorry about that. Pay it no mind. Also, I suggest you be more mindful of when and to whom you volunteer your time. Otherwise, people will be more than happy to simply use you at every turn. Oh, is that meant to be a warning? He doesn't seem like an easy guy to make friends with, that's for sure. Maybe he's got a good heart. Alright. Now we have Gaius. Evening, Reen. What's up? Actually, I was just looking for you. I've got your student notebook here. Here you go. Oh, I was wondering when that'd come. Thanks. Sorry to make you go out of your way to deliver it. No worries. Your room's got a really distinctive feel to it, though. What's that hanging on the wall? That's the sort of ornament made in the Nord Highlands. I thought it'd be a nice way to bring the spirit of my homeland along with me. I see, it really does give the whole room an exotic feel. You've got your brushes out, too, so I'm guessing you're going to spend tomorrow painting? Yeah, I'm planning to head over to the art club. Feel free to come along, if you feel like it. Haha, will do. And so that's the end of the hallway. We've got some plants. And so we can go upstairs or we can go downstairs. So let's go upstairs first. It's like a little lounge area. Can't read any of this stuff. Instructor Sarah's room is locked. Oh, she lives in our dorm too. This appears to be a vacant room. This should be Fee's room. Who's there? It's me, Rean. I've got something here for you. Coming. Handed her notebook. Cheers. Yawn. Oh, were you asleep? I didn't mean to wake you up. It's fine. Haha, I'm surprised you went to sleep this early, though. I mean, we just had dinner. I didn't have anything else to do. You done? Yeah, just wanted to give you the notebook. Right. She's a unique one, that girl. I wonder how she ended up a student here, anyway. I need to give Alyssa her student notebook. Right, here goes. Who is it? It's me, Rean. What? What do you want? What are you even thinking, coming to some innocent girl's room this late at night? Okay, good point. I wouldn't have under normal circumstances, but there's something I need to give you. Rean explained that Toa asked him to hand out everyone's student notebooks. Oh, okay, wait a moment. Hurry up and hand it over. Okay, just hold on a second. Rean took out Alyssa's notebook. It should be this one. Let's see, Alyssa Ray. Don't read that! Alyssa snatched the student notebook from his hands. I can't let my guard down around you for a second, can I? Sorry, I can't tell which notebook is which without looking inside. I really didn't mean any harm. Or so you say. Anyway, that's all you wanted, isn't it? Good night, then. Slammed the door in his face. Yep. I guess I'll have to back off for tonight. Yeah. It seems that R is just an initial. I didn't finish reading her full name before she snatched it out of my hands, though. Is there a reason she's hiding it? I'm sure there is. This should be Laura's room. Hey, Laura, are you in there? Is that you, Rean? I'll be right there. Rean handed Laura her notebook. Thank you for taking the time to deliver it to me. Don't worry about it. What were you doing anyway? You didn't hear me knocking and you're covered in sweat? I was just practicing with a wooden sword. I must have been so focused on my practice that I didn't hear you knock at first. That's some concentration, alright. Maybe I should do some practicing when I get back to my room, too. You certainly don't want to neglect your training. I'd enjoy it if I had someone to duel with sometime, too. Well then, good night. Good night. Alright, and who's... Yes, who is it? It's me, Rean. Do you have a moment? Rean, I'll be right there. Hey, give her a notebook. Thank you. Oh, on an unrelated note, how are you planning on spending the day tomorrow? I'm thinking I'll help out the student council. How about you? I plan on looking at some more clubs. I haven't seen what the culture clubs have to offer yet, so I'll be visiting them tomorrow. Oh right, joining a club does sound like a good idea. Let me know if any of them seem really good. Alright, I will. Also, I do hope you're able to make up with Elisa soon. Haha, did you hear us just now? Well, you weren't exactly quiet. I think Elisa still needs to sort out her feelings about everything. But don't worry, I'm sure it will all work out in the end. Thanks. Good night, Emma. Good night, thank you for bringing me my notebook too. Alright, did I do this one? Yeah, that was Fee. Alright, and those are the teachers. That's a lounge. There doesn't seem to be anything else up here. So we can go downstairs. It's just like a storage room or something. It says staff only. Oh, so you weren't there just a second ago. Instructor Sarah, you really can't beat an ice cold beer after work. No, wait, we can. With 2 ice cold beers. Have you been drinking all night? At least try not to fall asleep here, okay? I don't want you to catch a cold. Don't you worry your pretty little head about me. I'm indestructible. Especially since I've got the day off tomorrow. You say that like it totally excuses your entire night of drinking. Well, anyway, you were nice enough to take on some work for the student council, so that's a load off my shoulders. I'm looking forward to seeing how you perform tomorrow. Right. Wow, she went from plaster to bastard in the blink of an eye. Looks like there's a lot more to her than I thought. And once again, we can't check out any of these item type things. So, came down the stairs. I went to the first door. It was storage. I can't read any of these things. This appears to be a vacant room. Okay. I've delivered all the student notebooks. Now I should go back to my room and get some sleep. Alright, sounds like a good plan. I assume this is... Yes, the door back out. Because it wasn't that big a place. She's still out here. Good night. And my room was 302, 202, 204. No. Okay. Well, so far tonight we've had lots of continuing exploration of our surroundings, and it is our first day off. So it doesn't appear that we have any battling in our near future, or fighting. It's more learning about the area and getting introduced to my surroundings is what it looks like. Oh, that's it. They said there would be stuff in the mailbox. Obtained. Student council tasks. Old schoolhouse mystery required. Orbital delivery required. And a noteworthy loss. I have reason to believe that strange phenomena have been occurring in the old schoolhouse of late. Okay. As such, I would like to request that one or more combat-ready students look into this and report back to me. For more details, come see me in my office on the first floor of the main building. Do I really need to go see him? I've just finished repairing a bunch of orbital tech here at Engineering Club, but I need someone to deliver everything. Stop by the engineering building, and I'll tell you more. George, Year 2, Class 3. I can't drop my student notebook, and now I can't find it anywhere. Would anyone be willing to help me look? I'll be looking for it on the first floor of the Student Union building, and I'd really appreciate it if someone lent me a hand. Colette. One from the principal, one from the engineering club. Oh, and hey, one from another first year. I certainly wasn't expecting a request from the principal as one of my very first assignments. I hope I don't screw it up. I'm curious about that one from the engineering club too. Sounds interesting. I've got all day, so let's just dive in, I guess. You can now view the Quest tab in your notebook. The Quest tab automatically records the progress of all quests, extracurricular activities you undertake. It can be accessed by pressing the back button or by choosing Note in the camp menu, followed by Quests. Some quests must be completed in order to advance the main story. These quests have a required mark next to their name, and the story will progress only once they've been completed. Quests without this mark are not essential for advancement and will disappear from the list if not undertaken in a timely manner. Received 2 bonding points. About bonding events. On free days, special events can be triggered with certain classmates and sub-characters. These are called bonding events. 1 point will be consumed each time you view an event, but your bond with that character will be strengthened. When the time of day advances to evening, all daytime bonding events and quests will no longer be available. In exchange, you will receive 1 bonus point, which can be used to trigger an evening exclusive bonding event. Bonding events. On free days, you can use bonding points to participate in bonding events with other characters. Spend time with someone, yes or no, will consume a point. View bonding events allows you to gain link experience with that character. Good to know. Different bonding events will be available during the daytime and evening. In the evenings, on your free days, you'll receive an additional bonding point. Okay. Here I am. Alright, let's head out. At the center of Trista's shopping district, you can purchase a variety of items in the store there. Brandon's General Goods stocks ingredients and accessories. Le Sage is a boutique selling clothing, footwear, and accessories. Keen's bookstore sells reading materials such as newspapers and obviously books. Kirsch's Cafe and Inn stocks food items. You can pay a small fee to rest here and restore your CP. You can use the X button to access the quick travel menu. Quick travel menu. When in a town, you can use the X button to access the quick travel menu. You can travel there instantly. You can also see the characters' locations as well as whether they have a bonding event available. Okay. So I need to go. Talked to you the other day. Hello. Hey, you're going to school today too? You guessed it. Madison, I am. Really nice to meet you. I'm Kurt. Just, Oh, hello there. You can enter by dormitory. Thanks again for your help. Sorry that we were able to visit with you briefly when we first moved in too. How polite of you, but really, it's fine. No need to worry. Just remember that you always have a neighbor you can count on. Oh, how nice. So it's I'm in here. I didn't really mean to come in here. Alright, so we have a pawn shop. I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Okay, so I had to come back to my dormitory and then use that button to look around the map. As it said, there's somebody here. There, Elliot. Yeah, I just got some packages from home. Heavy ones at that. I just carried them up here and I'm already totally beat. Haha, I can believe that. Seems like there's food in one of these too, so I should probably look through them. Well, I am already here. Should I give him a hand? Phew, well, we're done with about half of them now. I didn't expect there to be quite this much of everything. There has to be a month's worth of food here, not to mention a bunch of clothes and other daily necessities. I didn't expect this either. Now I feel bad for dragging you into it. My sister's way too protective of me sometimes. Oh, you've got a sister? Yeah, an older one. She's always been a bit on the clingy side, too. I mean, I'm grateful that she sent me a care package, but I wish she'd tone it down a bit. I'm not a kid anymore. You mean it? I think it's kinda nice, actually. You can tell that she really cares about you. Aha, really? Oh. Elliot took a worn-looking piece of sheet music out of the box. Is that sheet music? It looks like someone got a lot of use out of it. Yeah, I used to practice with this all the time back home. To tell you the truth, I actually wanted to enter a music academy before I ended up here. Oh, really? Then I guess joining the wind orchestra wasn't just a casual thing for you, huh? Well, I've always loved music, ever since I was younger. But then, I wasn't all that serious about it, so I ended up choosing Thor's instead of a music academy. Weird, really? Well, either way, it'd be nice to hear you play that piece sometime. Sure, one of these days. Rena and Elliot returned to sorting the packages, only getting through with the strength of their combined efforts. Your bond with Elliot strengthened. Okay. So now we can look at our map again. let's go upstairs. Because there's no one on this floor, so let's see if there's anyone on this floor. Alright, right and right. Right. Oh, Sarah. Oh, hopping right on it, aren't you the diligent student? I bet Toa's got you so wrapped around her finger already that she snaps her fingers and you leap into action. No, that's not how it is. And besides, I'm not even sure what to think of you sitting here relaxing after dumping all that work on me. Hey now, I'm an instructor. This is my precious day off, so let me just be completely unproductive for one day, okay? Whiskey Frada. Oh, thank you for the tip. I appreciate it. Thanks for checking in with me. Because I have no idea what I'm doing and what's going on with this game. I'm getting there. But, this game was recommended to me by a friend who is on, I think, like, the 4th game? So she's like, you gotta go play it, it's really good. So I like it so far. It's just this, right now we're still doing so much of the introductory stuff, it seems. Okay, so I have a task. This is the dorm. And I think I'm going the wrong direction. Yeah, because that's north. I think I want to... No. Is this? That's his house. And that's the pawn shop, so I definitely went the wrong way. Alright, so... I'm so lost, it is pathetic. Okay, there's the dorm, and that's where I am, and you said... North is so all the way down that way, so to the right. Ah, yes, because that's where I went for the introductory thing, was like way down there. Male student. Man, the weather's perfect today. The fish are really gonna be biting. I wonder if that's the guy that went fishing. Looks like he's a student from one of the upper classes. Hey there, I haven't met you yet. You've got one of those red uniforms on, so I guess you're from class 7. How is it the students get it and the professors don't? I'm just saying. That's right, my name's Serene Schwarzer. Are you a first year too? Yep, I'm Kenneth Lakelord, class 2. I'm part of the Imperial Fishing Club. It's really laid back, you'd like it. But yeah, pleasure's all mine. Well, likewise, he's pretty laid back himself, especially for a noble. I take the Imperial Fishing Club's about fishing. Really? It's about fishing? You catch on quick. Trist is supposed to be a great place for fishing. I hear there are a ton of different fish you can catch here. I'm just trying to figure out the right spot. Seems like you're having fun at least. You've done a bit of fishing in your time, haven't you? How about giving it another shot? Well, sure, but how did you know that? Just a hunch. Well then, from one fisherman to another, I got a fishing pole. And a rod. Are you sure I can have these? I feel kind of bad just getting all this stuff for nothing. Don't even sweat it. The Imperial Fishing Club's here to spread the joy of fishing, so it's all good. You'll be starting off as a whale angler, but don't think too much about that. Just fish away to your heart's content. What? Just ignore that for now. It's not all important. Oh yeah, once you've started landing some big catches, come back and talk to me. I'll trade you some cool prizes for your points. Prizes? Points? What's going on? Now that it's all explained, it's time for me to head off. I've got some fish to catch. I'll be fishing at the pond on campus if you want to join me. Okay. I'm still confused about some of the stuff he said, but oh well. Still, now that I have a rod, it wouldn't hurt to start fishing again. The label says it's made by the Lake Lord Company. Wait a minute, isn't Lake Lord his last name? His family must be pretty famous then. And I'd assume experts on fishing. I want to go fishing right now. Potty Mission is available too, so I'll give that a shot when I have the time. Okay. It's the number of times. You earn angler points. It'll catch. Depends on the variety and size of what you catch. Kenneth will allow you to exchange your angler points for items. Got it. Alright, well, we're coming up here. And oh, that's the upper class student dorms, I think. And then that is there. And the school is still up here. So if you're still here, Whiskey, I'm just gonna call you Whiskey if that's okay. Look around, make sure if anyone's outside. Oh, there is somebody. I was just gonna say I'm working towards trying to make affiliate one of these days. If you don't have any, you know, problems, I'd just like to ask if you wouldn't mind giving me a follow. That would be awesome. I played this in a few other games. Right now it's just this and Radiant Dawn from the Fire Emblem series, and I finished my other games, so I'm trying to keep 2 at the same time. But if you can't, that's okay too, of course, but I just thought I'd ask. You're currently cleaning the auditorium. We've got a policy of keeping it locked up when no one's using it, but if you want to use it for some sort of club shindig, you just be sure to let us know. Okay, let's go to the school. Because I think that's where... That's the wrong button. It's this button. Who's on here? Yeah, there's looking like there's gonna be quite a bit. Oh, look, there's more people just hanging out. Here's your permission slip. I'm sorry we made you wait so long. Work part-time and receiving this expression of your volunteer work. Since these guys have such bright features to them, don't they? Such ambition. I'm almost envious. What I really probably need is like a good numerous hours to get through all of the exposition that starts this game. I thought when I came in today that it was going to get into a little more battling stuff, but apparently there's a lot more explanation to be done before I could do that. Excuse me, Principal. I'm Range Pursuer of Class 7. Ah, good. I've been waiting for you. Turbo is a god sent for these, though, in combat especially. Yeah, I'm not even sure. I don't think it's told me what Turbo is yet. I've seen it, I've hit the button, but I really don't know what that is. And I try not to look up anything about the game until it tells me, or if somebody, in the chat kind of helps me along a little bit. He looks even bigger up close, so he's got some kind of... obviously right now he's just talking to himself, but he also has some kind of, I hate to say psychic ability, but he tends to be able to read people or something, is what it seems like sometimes. Toa tells me you've accepted my request. I truly appreciate you taking time out of your free day to assist me in this. It's no problem at all, sir. So you're looking for someone to further investigate the underground area of the old schoolhouse? Precisely. And I couldn't have found a better man for the job considering your class was down there so recently. I was to say I was just there. Incidentally, it was Sarah who insisted on making use of that trapdoor, not me. I probably should have tried to stop her, however. Please do accept my apologies. Oh, not at all, sir. You have no reason to apologize. I don't know about that, but okay. I kind of already figured out she was behind it anyway. I mean, it stands to reason. Yeah, getting back to the matter at hand, there are a number of interesting stories regarding that old schoolhouse. That gargoyle you found is just a drop in the bucket, all told. Now that you mention it, I did get the distinct impression while fighting it that it was no ordinary monster. It was almost as if, indeed, almost as if it weren't a monster at all, but a demon. Perhaps the word fiend might fit. Oh, interesting. I'll have to try that because, yeah, I've seen it on the controller map and I've pressed it by accident, but nothing seemed to really happen at the time. That would explain why. Indeed, almost as if it weren't... Oh, I did finish reading that one. In our experience, if left alone, it will always regenerate to its original statue form. Eventually. Really? Yes, and as a result, the area has long been used by students in tests of strength. But in the past year, many strange alterations have begun occurring there. I've received reports ranging from doors appearing out of nowhere to strange and eerie voices from the darkness. I see. So you'd like me to go and investigate whether there's any truth to these reports then? If possible, yes. Specifically, I would like you to walk through the underground area and check for any significant changes since last month. A task for which you are uniquely qualified given your prior experience down there. I suppose that is true, and I'd be happy to undertake this mission. Though if that gargoyle has regenerated, things could get a little tricky. If that turns out to be the case, I would have no objection at all to you turning back. I should also stress that I'm making this request to Class 7 as a whole. By all means, do ask your classmates for assistance. I'm certainly not expecting you to go it alone. Oh, understood. I'll do just that. Splendid. I believe you'll be needing this then. Old schoolhouse key. It's the key to the front door of the old schoolhouse. Best of luck to you, and please, be safe. Thank you, sir. Okay. So it would appear then that I need to go find my friends. And... oh, okay, so you can't... do that when you're in here. Lots of statues, huh? Alright, so he was a teacher. Oh, that goes outside. It'll end the day. Oh. Alright. I don't know if I want to talk to her then. Talk to her anyway. The shade here is nice. Might be good for napping. She doesn't talk much. Oh, that's this button. So that's the closest I can go towards the engineering building. Okay, yeah, I was here on the left. I want you. Oh, good. So you don't have to go find them all individually. That's great, because I was thinking, boy, that's going to be fun hunting everybody down. I get to go in the door today. Oh, hey, it's that guy I met outside. I don't remember his name. He might not have told me his name. I don't remember. George. Hey there, good to see you. Oh, you're the person who was with President Toa when I first arrived at the academy. You've got a good memory. George Nome? Or no? I'm George Nome, second year, class 3. I'm also head of the engineering club. You're Reen Schwarzer from class 7, right? Nice to meet you. Likewise. Toa told me that you're helping out with the student council. You've probably got a lot to learn about the academy since you've just enrolled, but good luck with everything. Thank you very much. But I am curious. This is the engineering building, isn't it? With all the machines and equipment around here, it certainly fits the bill. Yep, you can basically think of this as the academy's very own orbment factory. The engineering club's been in charge of maintaining orbments here for a long time now. Wow, that's pretty impressive. I assume you repaired all the stuff you wanted me to deliver for this request too? That's right, I handle that stuff here at the engineering club too. I usually deliver them myself, but I'm a little busy this month. Can I ask you to do it for me? Of course. So what do I need to know? Okay, here's the rundown. As you know, I need you to deliver 3 Orbital products for me. First up is this Orbital scale, which I need delivered to the cooking club. The club meets in the home economics room on the 2nd floor of the main building. Give it to the head of the club, Nicholas. Nicholas from the cooking club. Are both in town? Yeah, there was so much talk about the club that I started getting a request from people on Trista too. There's no reason for me to refuse them, so I do as much as I can to help them out. That certainly explains how you end up so busy. Haha, sure does. The second delivery I need you to make is this antique Orbital lamp. This one's going to mix at the pawn shop. Okay, I saw the pawn shop. You'll find it in the southeast part of the central shopping district. It's kind of out of the way, so keep an eye. The antique Orbital lamp for the pawn shop. Last but not least, the final item I need you to deliver is this Orbital wristwatch. This one's going to Michael over at Radio Trista. Okay, I've seen that on the map. I haven't been there yet. Just let the receptionist know while you're there, and she'll call Michael out for you. And that's everything. Let me give you the items yourselves, or themselves. Okay, so we've got the things. I'm sure you'll manage. Just report back to me when you're done. Okay. Alright, I thought I saw something over there, but I guess I didn't. Okay, so this engineering building, and then I need to go over to the main building. Guess I'm really not that far away, am I? So it's around. Well, I mean, you go in either way, so. Nope. Oh, yeah, here it is. Main building. It was something on the second floor. It was a cooking club. I remember seeing it. Oh, these are... I think it's on the other side. These are all the classrooms. Home ec room, yes. Her? Oh no, that's a student. Didn't happen to me to join the engineering club asked me to deliver something. The orbital scale. Yep, that's the orbital scale. I asked George to fix, alright. How he works so fast. I'd really be lost without him. It's impressive, isn't it? These can provide more accurate and minuscule measurements than any analog scale. If you put a container full of ingredients on there, it'll even subtract the container's weight for you. It's handy. I'd believe it. You don't have an interest in cooking by any chance, do you? I haven't given it much thought, to be honest, but I am kind of curious. I've been cooking for myself from now on anyway, right? You'd be surprised at how many students here can't. Here's the thing, the cafeteria might be cheap, but it still costs more Mira than making it yourself would. Have you even tried to cook anything yet? Not yet, I don't even know where to start. Which means you're as virgin as my olive oil. Haha. If you want to start cooking, I'd recommend you start cooking. Just make something, doesn't matter what. Tell you what, I'll even give you this to get you started. A recipe book. And to top it off, here's a really easy recipe to get started on. It's so easy, I've got all the ingredients you need right here. Help yourself. Oh no, I have to do this right now. Got it. Find them while searching specific areas, cooking, or even just trying a new food or drink. Selecting note in the camp menu, and then choosing recipe. Superb dish. Average, bad. You can have Rean cook alone or have another party member help them. And having another party member help them, both their skill levels will influence the dish they make. Okay, so these things recover HP or whatever. And then pressing recipe. Okay. So I guess my question is, if I don't use these ingredients, do they go bad like right now? Recipe. Fresh egg and rock salt. Amount to cook. Better do just well. I don't. Oh, you can hold them forever? Oh, then I'll only make one.
Okay, let's give this a try.
I'll just do it by myself. Just for now.
There we go.
Okay, so I can go do. I shouldn't have left that menu. Oh, that's right. It was the what-you-call-it building. The girl that needed to find her book that she lost. Okay. And that was this building, I think. Okay, yeah, that's the one that's not required. Okay. Pardon me, you're Colette from class 4, right? I believe you submitted a request to the student council. Yeah, I did. But you're that guy from class 7. Did you join the student council when I wasn't looking? Nothing like that. I just decided to help them out with some of their work. The student council president told me to handle your request. Oh, so that's how it is. Wow, we're both first years, but you seem so much more grown up than me. The people in class 7 must be amazing. It's no big deal. So you wrote that you needed help looking for your notebook? Yeah, I've been looking everywhere I could think of since this morning, but there's no sign of it. So does that mean you're going to start looking right away? They said that if one person wasn't able to help me, they'd someone else to do it. I see, so that's how Toa has this all arranged. Well, sure, you can count on me. Thank you so much. Before I get too excited, I think I'll need a bit more information to have any hope of finding it. Can you tell me when you first noticed you dropped your notebook? It was right after school yesterday when I went to borrow a book from the library. You can't borrow books without your notebook, so I went to take it out, and I couldn't because it wasn't there. Yesterday after school. Got it. So when was the last time you remember having it? Probably right when classes had finished for the day yesterday when I was still in the classroom. I remember using it to take notes while I was talking with my friends, so I definitely had it then. I guess I must have dropped it somewhere between my classroom and the library. I see, that narrows it down a bit. Well, quite a bit. I'd say a bit. Did you stop anywhere on your way to the library, though? Well, after I left the main building, I came here to the student union. Pretty sure I went to the library after that. That should be everywhere I went. Right, so there really aren't that many places where you could have dropped it. The best way to go about this seems to be to split up and search the main building and the areas surrounding it, I think. Yeah, that's just what I was going to ask you to do, actually. I'm hoping it's there because I searched the library from top to bottom this morning. And the rooftop's out because the janitor said he didn't notice it when he was doing his morning cleaning rounds. Main building it is then. So do you think I should start with the classrooms? No, I don't think you need to check them at all. I searched my classroom yesterday and I didn't go into any of the others. It's probably a good idea to focus on the halls and the rest of the areas in there. I have a feeling that if it's in the main building, it's going to be on the second floor somewhere. Thanks for the info. I'll head over there and take a look. You stay here. So what's this supposed to... She said on the second floor of this building? She said not to check the classrooms. She said the hallways. I don't know if I trust that. Alright, let's finish checking the second floor. Oh, okay, that's the turbo. So you can like, run really fast. Kind of cool. Alright, so let's go back down and do the rest of the first floor then. I feel like she's lying to me when she says not to check the rooms. And ask here. There are no classes or plans for the day. If you have start this. The connection with the town. Still can't read any of these. These guys are still standing around, saying the same things as before. I mean, I assume if I'm not going in the rooms, that it's going to be pretty obvious to find a notebook laying on the floor somewhere. She said it's not on the roof. But I don't know if I trust somebody who's lost their stuff to begin with. Like, do you still listen to them and take their word for it, or do you just go on your own and keep looking for things? Don't really want to talk with you guys right now. Yeah. I keep hitting that. Why do I keep doing that? How hard can it be to find a stupid notebook? Conference room is locked. It's outside. I think she said to look around the outside of the building too. Or he said that. Wait a minute. Oh, she wasn't lying to me. Alright, well my controller just rumbled, and that usually means something. Yeah, I know, the old schoolhouse. I was like hoping it was like trying to say, hey, that's the book you're looking for, but apparently that's not the case. Alright, so I guess if it's not on any of these, I'm just looking around again. And this is the one door I didn't try to go in, but she said I didn't have to look in there. So then I guess it would be to go outside and look around the outside of the building after this. Ah! That was weird. And I mean, I've looked around here numerous times. And it wasn't on the roof for sure. So I guess my character has suggested going outside. You talk again? Same thing. Okay. Can't walk through there. So I have to go from the inside. It's funny how the grass kicks up from his feet. And I already talked to you, but a big building. And I'm back to where you are. So either I am completely and utterly blind, it's been a long day. I'm probably just that tired, and I'm just not seeing it somewhere. I'm assuming. I don't know. I have been close a few times. Oh boy. I must be completely blind. And like I said, it's been a long day. I had a doctor's appointment, had to get a new cast put on my foot because I had surgery on my foot, and took like an hour and a half each direction to get to my appointment, and it's just been a really long day, and I tried to take a nap and didn't really get much of a nap in. I thought maybe like she would have had it for like a lost and found kind of thing, or it was, yeah, stop talking to me. If it's not you, I don't want to talk to that person. I thought maybe it was by that lounge area. I've not seen it, so I think you've just not rotated the camera the right way to catch it. Huh. So it's not gonna be maybe just in an obvious, like, laying around on the ground kind of a thing? Is one maybe? Because that's why I was, like, looking over here thinking, like, if I could, I can't do this very well. Like, I was thinking it was over here somewhere. Just doesn't give you very good angles if it is over here. It's a ridiculous amount of time to be spending on a book. I thought this would be like the shorter set of tasks so I could save. Oh, there it is. How do I pick it up now? Okay, I was like, this was the most logical place that it should have been. So happy to see this. I should get it back to her as soon as I can. Okay, thank goodness. It's like, where else would it possibly be? This is driving me crazy. It just was a lot smaller than I expected it to be, I guess. So I just kept walking and not seeing it, I guess. Alright, so she was over here and there. And then I think after that I'll probably save for the night and do the other task tomorrow. Because that sounds like that'll be longer, like a dungeon involved type thing. Did you find it? Yes, I mean, this is actually your notebook. You're right, it really is mine. Oh, thank you. Or thank goodness. Don't fully form ID. That would be kind of silly to have that as your only form of ID as a notebook, but okay. I'm so sorry, I'm just so relieved. I didn't know it was so important to you. Still, I'm glad I was able to help you out. By the way, where did you end up finding it? Oh, you know the stuff was on the second floor of the main building that people use as a rest area? It was on one of those, sort of in the gap between the cushions. The stuff was on the second floor. Oh, I guess I did relax there for a while. Come to think of it, I think I've dropped it when sitting down once before. I heard it falling out of my pocket that time, though, so I didn't end up losing it. Why would sitting down do that? What pocket do you usually put your notebook in? One of my skirt pockets, usually. That makes sense. A lot of the boys use their pants pockets, too. You don't want to try using your jacket pocket from now on. It's not going to fall out of there. That's where I usually put mine, and I've never had any problems. Jacket pocket? We've got those, really? You didn't notice that? Well, I don't know if the girls' jackets are different than the guys are, but I don't see why you wouldn't. Hold on, let me check. Oh wow, you're right. I had no idea this was even here. There's no way my notebook will ever fall out of one of these. Thanks for the tip. That should solve all my pocket problems. Or pocket problems. Happy to have been of service. You've really been a big help today. This really doesn't make up for it, but would you accept this as a little token of my thanks? A silver chain? An accessory? Hold on, I couldn't possibly. Don't worry about it. I bought one for myself the other day, but I ended up ordering two by mistake. I can't really use both at once, so it makes sense to give it to someone who might be able to do something with it. Well, if you're sure. Thanks. That's my line. Well, thanks again for everything, Reen. So that quest was completed. Alright, so I have to remember, I think I hit the camp. And then save, Student Union Building. I wish I had like a save, yes, saved, like, because I feel, even though it changes, I feel like it doesn't actually save. Like, afraid I have to come back, but at least it'd be easier the next time. But anyway, thank you, Whiskey, so much for your help. I really appreciate it. As I'm getting to learn this game, you know, it takes a little while. Did a lot better in the battle parts than the, you know, regular roaming around parts, but it's been a while since I've played a game that I get to do that, so that's pretty cool. So anyway, like I said, I'm going to give my sign off to everybody and just say, you know, if you've watched the stream, thank you. And Whiskey, thank you for being in the chat and helping me out. And I am rotating 2 games. So I will probably pick up with Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. I battle saved in a game yesterday, and since I'm rotating, I haven't gotten back to that battle yet. That game I've played before, so I am familiar with it. So that's why I'm kind of doing one that I can stress less over than one that it's brand new and that I'm like, what am I doing? I have no idea. So anyway, if you've watched this later on Twitch, or even if I've uploaded it to my other YouTube account, then you can always see it there. But if you are watching, I just ask, you know, everybody, if you don't mind giving me a follow if you like watching the games or playing the games. I greatly appreciate it. I'm hoping to reach affiliate. And I'm halfway there on my followers, and so I need to work on getting the rest of my followers, and then I'm working on getting my view times up some more. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So thank you again, everybody who has watched and seen, and again, Whiskey, so much for your guidance today. It's greatly appreciated. So you guys have a great night. I'm going to wrap up and turn off the stream and try to get some sleep. So see you next time. Bye.